And listen, Stack, I know you're a Texas guy and whatnot, so I'm actually not even sure what side you're on right now. I can imagine you might be leaning towards Errol Spence, being that he's from Texas. But what do you think? How does this turn out? What are you thinking right now going into this fight?
Well, first, you know, I got a great opinion about this fight, and when I'm talking about great fights like this, it's not for me to be biased, right? Errol Spence is definitely from Texas. He's definitely the guy that I'm rooting for. But if I'm talking about this fight, and if anybody asks me should they go for Bud, I would not tell them no, because that's how even this fight is. Bud Crawford is a guy that is special. Is just a perfect boxer. He can do everything. He can adjust to anything at any time, and he has power in both hands. And I think he's going to hit Errol with punches that Errol hasn't been hit with before. But on the side, Errol's the bigger fighter. He's been in bigger fights, and I think he's the more confident fighter. And I think he's going to hit Bud with power that he's never felt before and break Bud down. If you know his last couple of fighters that Errol's fought, orbital sockets, nose, ribs, he breaks guys down by the 6th, 7th, 8th round. And Bud has never felt that type of power. But if I can't say that Errol was going to win, I want him to win, but I think this is a 50-50 fight.
50-50? Okay. Because if I'm being honest, I'm beginning to lean towards Terence Crawford, Stack. And why I say that is because I got so much respect for Errol Spence. He's a dog, right? He's a dog. He likes to fight inside. He's gonna hit. He's gonna go to the body and whatnot. But my worry is that Terence Crawford, that dude got some power behind his punches, and he's a great counter puncher. You know what I'm saying? So I'm hoping that Errol Spence, because I think Terence is gonna let him feel his power early on in the fight. I don't think he's gonna overcommit on anything. But I just hope that Errol Spence will have multiple game plans going into this fight. That's just my opinion because. I know. Listen, I was watching my film, and I told him this earlier in the week. When I watch fights, I don't watch the highlights. I watch full fights because I want to watch like a fighter over the course of the fight. And Errol Spence, he's somebody. Like I said, he's somebody. He's gonna stay in there. And when the fight I was watching last night was against Ugas, and I think you were there, weren't you there?
Yep.
Because it was a Showtime fight. Yeah, I was watching. I think you actually even had like your own little, you know what I'm saying, you Mr. Showtime himself. So, but but my worry was. I saw Ugas, you know what I'm saying? I saw Ugas have him a little dazed. You remember it when his mouthpiece fell out and whatnot. He had like that opportunity at the very end of the round to put him out.
And still didn't drop him.
He didn't. But for some reason, I was telling him, Woo, he's another fight fan and whatnot. I was like, maybe he just like had him confused and whatnot. And then Ugas didn't even know that, the end of the round was happening or it wasn't happening. I don't know what happened there. But my worry is that if Terence Crawford has him like that, I don't know. So I think it's gonna be a good fight.
You gotta remember when that happened. If you're talking about the fight against Ugas and Dallas, his mouthpiece fell out, and Ugas got 2 punches off once his mouthpiece fell out because Errol went to look, and that's when he was dazed.
Yeah,
that's when he was dazed, and he still did knock him out. And after that, the fight was stopped 2 rounds after that.
Yeah. Well, it was. Yeah, I know. Errol got. He got right on. And but like my worry was in that fight too. Ugas, he didn't have any defense in my opinion at all.
Word. And Bud is on a whole nother level.
On a whole nother level. And I wouldn't say he punches as hard, but punch placement is also another thing too, right? He knows how to place punches. So. I don't know, man. Yeah, say, look, who is back? He was watching his film before the show.
If anyone wants to know who I'm going with whoever anyone tells me I'm going with. Because I don't know anything about boxing. So whoever y'all tell me I should pick is who I'm going to pick.
Yeah.
I mean, I'm a fan.
You smart enough to do your homework and start watching boxing for about 5 or 6 months. You know what I'm saying? You a sport head. You'll get it. You'll get into it.
Okay, yes, I'm going to try. I'm going to dedicate the next 5 or 6 months. Stop telling me who to pick, JP. JP's telling me to pick Bud. The chat's telling me to pick Spence. Bud. I'm very confused.
Bud's a killer, man. He's a killer.
You can't go wrong either way.
All right, I'm gonna stick with Spence. I'm going with the majority.
Who you got?
I'm going with Bud.
I'm going with Bud too.
You're going with Bud
all day. Look at Ashley flip flopping. No, but like even just like because I'm a bigger MMA fan than I am boxing. But like I love just the sport of fighting.
Yeah.
And like the biggest difference I see with Bud is like he could be at a distance and swing and still control power.
Right. Yeah.
Like I'm watching some of his highlights right now and he's at least a foot or two away.
Yeah.
But it's just his accuracy is so on point.
Yeah.
And it's one of those things where it's like he has wiry strength.
Yeah.
Where it's like knockout power, but he doesn't look like he might have knockout power. So I'm going with Bud on this one.
Yeah.
Nothing against Errol.
Yeah. Stack, who you think has more to prove in this fight?
They both. I mean, they're both the best. This is Hearns. You know, I mean, this is Hagler Hearns. This Sugar Ray Leonard. This is that era.
Yeah.
This is one of those fights. You know, one of those fights we'll never see again.
Yeah.
They both at the top. I think they both have a lot at stake. But the good thing about it, we guaranteed to see 2 fights. So let's get it on.
Yeah, yeah. Oh, that was actually just what I was getting ready to ask. Is there there are no clauses for like no rematch, right? Is there a rematch clause in this?
We guaranteed 2
Love
fights.
that. I love that. I love when they put that in the contract. All right, so that's
Guaranteed.
good. That's good. Hey, we'll see. Do you have somebody? If you had to place a bet today, do you have somebody who you placed a bet on? No, you said it's 50-50. But who you got
Me?
right now? Yeah.
I'm going with Earl. I'm going with Earl all day long.
I'm going with Earl, too.
Question about it.
Nah,
No question about it.
As
No
she
question
flip-flopping
about
now.
it.
Okay. Well,
I'm
listen.
going with the big fish. Definitely. Staying home. I'm loyal.
Okay.
There you go right there.
There you go. No, it's only right. It's only right.
I just
Who
wanted to
would
let
you
you
say?
know, I have a report here that says Crawford and Spence will each earn 8 figures guaranteed for the Showtime pay-per-view fight.
Mm-hmm.
And there's a bi-directional rematch clause that the loser can trigger within 30 days.
Wow.
And they will. Whoever loses definitely
Yeah,
will.
they
damn.
will.
It's a
Of course, yeah, they
no-brainer.
definitely will.
Yeah.
Yeah, they'll probably say that in their post-fight interview.
That's incredible.
You
Two
know?
8
Yeah.
figures. That's
8
beautiful.
figure
I'm glad they
days,
both
bro.
getting 8.
Yeah. All right, now, well, another question before we
crazy.
move on. Do you think this goes to decision or somebody's getting knocked out?
Somebody's getting knocked out. no
Yeah,
question.
yeah.
KO.
That's what I think too.
That's fun.
I'm honestly thinking this not.
That's
gonna
how
go to
they
decision.
fight, bro.
It
That's how
is,
they
yeah.
both fight.
Yeah.
Errol is pushing, and Bud wants you to push because he's one of the best counterpunchers you've ever
Exactly.
seen.
Yeah.
So somebody going out.
I know in MMA, what do they say? They say styles. Styles make fights.
Yeah, styles
This is-
make fights.
Yeah, this is really like 2 different styles coming together, and we're gonna really see what's up. So I'm excited, man. July 29th, a month from today. Let's see it.